there are so many of us that work in the online space, and there are so many of us that are women working in the online space. So a lot of you out there can really resonate and connect with the idea and the brand of we are all a digital gal. Even you digital guys out there, you are too. Fantastic question. So my name is Amanda Robinson. I am the Digital Gal. I teach Facebook advertising to small businesses and entrepreneurs, as well as advise on everything geeky Facebook ads related and messenger marketing chatbot related to the digital online community. It didn't start that way. I got into marketing. I stumbled into marketing after starting my career arresting shoplifters. So I took law and security administration as my official education, and then I got into corporate loss prevention. From that company, I worked my way into their marketing department, and I hated it. Honestly, I hated it. It was traditional marketing for a large national corporation, and it just wasn't my thing. So I left. I went and started a water ski and wakeboard school and worked in a small town, just really, getting out of the marketing industry altogether. But it sucked me right back in through graphic design and photography, which are hobbies of mine, and those naturally led me back into marketing, where Facebook ads became a thing. So I've been doing Facebook ads since Facebook ads were even possible. So back in the day when you could drop $20 into the slot machine of Facebook advertising and get tons and tons and tons of results back. So since then, Facebook has over time grown into this Frankenstein beast of new features tacked on top of old features, tacked on top of different features, and sometimes the system doesn't work as well as it should. So having the knowledge and experience and the little mental encyclopedia that I've built over the years of how everything works and how everything works with each other has been a really, really great advantage at growing my skills, and I just keep current. I mean, Facebook is a fire hose of daily changes, and by keeping current on that, it's allowed me to be really effective in the Facebook ads industry. So it just became something that I really realized I had a skill for, and it evolved, one day at a time, 1 year at a time, until I now look back and I've been running my business for, I'd say, 6 years solo versus, I was running it as a side hustle many years prior to that. So it's been a lot of years now. I never really thought I would be an entrepreneur, but it kind of just happened. And now I'm at the point where I could not even imagine it any other way. The Digital Gal was not always the name of my business. It's only been the last year and a half that I've been rebranded to the Digital Gal, and it's amazing how when the brand really hits the nail on the head, it just takes off. So prior to this, for several years, I had a different business name. I'm not even going to say what that is. It's so irrelevant now that I look back. It just didn't resonate, it didn't fit, and it didn't make sense for me. So I was really shy about putting content out and content behind my name associated with that business name. It just felt backwards. So I started really digging down deep and trying to understand, okay, what is my brand all about? I am known for Facebook advertising, and I could have made my brand really aligned with Facebook ads, but I do so much more than just ads. Part of my superpower is really understanding analytics and algorithms. So leveraging the power of Google Analytics in with Facebook ads, building messenger marketing chatbots, doing live streaming. All of these little pieces are components that really make me the Digital Gal. And they're opportunities and areas of future business arms that I can really branch into and grow into in the future. So even though I'm so focused on Facebook ads at the moment and it is my main superpower, I have so many other places I can grow into, and that's why the Digital Gal just made sense. Second part of that is the Digital Gal. There are so many of us that work in the online space, and there are so many of us that are women working in the online space. So a lot of you out there can really resonate and connect with the idea and the brand of we are all a digital gal. Even you digital guys out there, you are too. But to have something fun and something representative of all of this knowledge that we have kicking around up in our heads, it's not just me as the brand of the Digital Gal, but a lot of people can embrace the concept of the Digital Gal. So that's how it came about. When I went to rebrand, I went through several different names and ultimately came down to making sure that I had the name available on all the networks that I want to be present on, and making sure that it really aligned with how I wanted to grow myself and my business in the future. So not only is it one thing to decide I'm going to rebrand my whole business and start producing content and putting my name behind it and really pushing it out that way, the actual branding of the business is where I really feel like I've unlocked the power of digital marketing. So it was one thing to call myself the Digital Gal. It was one thing to create a Gmail account and get myself an email address and flip my website branding over into that. But what really started to click is when I started to align everything I do with the Digital Gal brand. What is that? Well, I've always got pink. I have pink and black. I have generally sparkly earrings, the pink lipstick. I am very educational with my content, but fun and relaxed. So it's a matter of delivering everything with a little bit of an extra oomph of class and clarity and beauty, because people will pay attention to beautiful things. It doesn't have to be this kind of beautiful. Choosing a beautiful background, aligning all of my stickers and my brands, letting people participate in the brand. So when I started producing stickers and mailing them out, snail mailing those out to everyone and letting other people participate in the brand, that's what made it more fun. If people are having fun, they are 10 times more likely to learn a more difficult topic, like digging deep into Facebook ads and the Facebook ads pixel and going into optimizations and all those things that we could get into. So it's so much easier to learn those things when you're having fun while you're doing it. And the Digital Gal brand is fun. So when I realized that I could really embrace every aspect of it and really be the Digital Gal every time I show up on camera. Every time I show up for a client call, I am the Digital Gal. Every time I speak at an event, I am the Digital Gal. I am really just channeling that even when I drink my coffee, I am the Digital Gal. And it really does make a difference. It also switches my mind into the gear of, this is what I'm doing. I am here showing up to the table, ready to work and ready to bring my all to the table. Versus before, when I wasn't putting all the effort into the production value, putting the effort into the branding, it just didn't feel the same. And as soon as it clicks, it takes off like wildfire. Everyone seems to recognize the Digital Gal so much easier than a previous business name. So even though I still have the same skills and talents as I did before, right now it's just all aligning and it's really making sense, not just for me, but for all the people I'm doing business with as well.